Good afternoon. Welcome to Topper Nation News. Today is Friday, February 17th, 2023. Here's what is happening. Granville Woods, known as the Black Thomas Edison, was a skilled inventor who filed more than 50 patents for improved electrical devices such as automatic brakes, phonographs, egg incubators, and telephones. Companies such as Westinghouse, General Electric, Edison Company, and American Engineering purchased his inventions. Woods was awarded only 27 patents because of the belief that black men weren't capable of innovation. This prompted his competitors to steal his ideas. Woods won this legal challenge, which encouraged Edison to offer him a prominent position in the engineering department of Edison Electric Light Company, but Woods declined. Do you have library fees you want to get waived? Well, Limitless Libraries is offering a fine-free February. All you have to do is read for 5 hours. In order to get credit, you have to log it and turn it in to Mrs. Fallon by February 21st. Seniors, the Baby Senior Slideshow is back. This montage of pictures will run at the senior breakfast and before graduation. Submit one baby picture ages 0 to 5 using the link shown here. You must use your NMMPS email account to submit. Deadline is April 1st. We now go to Marcos for the weekend forecast. Marcos, what does this weekend look like?
So, for Saturday, there's going to be a high of 64 and a low of 51. There's also going to be a high chance of rain, which means you got to have your umbrellas ready. For Sunday, there is going to be a high of 62 and a low of 44. And there's still going to be a high chance of rain. So you got to have your umbrella ready all weekend, or I don't know what else to tell you. But it looks like we're finally seeing warmer temperatures after such a cold winter period, and I guess this means spring is finally on the way. All right, that is your weather for today. Have a good day. Oh, you gotta get a shot at that. You gotta get a shot at that. That's great. That is wow.
Thank you, Marcos. In sports, both the boys and girls teams are traveling to Murfreesboro to take on the Murfreesboro Central in the district semifinal. That's just about all we have for you today, but before we go, I'm going to be conducting a few short student interviews regarding our current bullying epidemic, so let's get things started. Our first guest is a student named Ben Ward. Ben is one of the star members of the football team, but before his stardom, he was, well, let's just bring him out. Come on out, Ben.
Hey, thanks for having me. You'll have to bear with us on the pipes, Ben. This is an old building, but could you just give us a quick rundown of how what led you to stop, and just turn over a new leaf. What's your journey been like? Well, I guess it's mostly like a gradual thing. From most of middle school onward to just last year, I was not the nicest person. I was doing the old, all the stereotypical shoving nerds into lockers and all that, stealing lunch money, and I realized that just wasn't who I wanted to be anymore. I just didn't feel right. There was no specific moment. I just had sort of an epiphany and just why? Well, Ben, thank you for being so open. Is there anything you'd like to say to any former acquaintances that you've anything else you want to say? Well, I guess I just want to say that I'm sorry, especially to you, Johnny. I didn't, looking back on 8th grade me, I didn't even know I was capable of spraining someone's arm just for fun. That's uncool, man. I'm so sorry. Well, thank you very much for coming out, Ben. Thank you so much for the sentiment. Everyone, Ben, you can go ahead and off, and while you're out there, can you ask them to bring out, you go on out and ask Mikey to come on out? All right, cool. All right. Our next guest is a kid named Mikey Spots. He has been a victim of bullying for quite some time now. Come on out, Mikey. Hi. Nice to be here. Thank you for inviting me on here. Well, thanks for being here. So Mikey, is there anything you want to just, tell us about, your journey, any all the hardships you've faced, everything going on with all the, everything going on? You gotta have, something going on. Are you all right? Well, if I'm being totally honest, I'm not exactly at my best right now, but I am doing better than I have been. Um, well, when I, figured out like this is who I wanted to be, uh, I just sort of experienced a lot more taunting and a lot more ridicule, and it just didn't feel nice. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Well, so I'm so sorry about everything you've had to go through. Is there anything you want to, just say to like encourage anyone else going through similar struggles? Well, I guess I just want to tell everyone, just don't give up. Keep chasing the ball. Keep trying to grab your tail. Just, keep digging holes. Keep doing everything that you do. One day you will catch it. I promise. All right. Well, thank you very much for the sentiment, Mikey. Thank you for coming out here today. On your way out, could you please tell Will to come out? All right. Thank you so much, Mikey. Oh, geez, Will. All right. All right. Bye. All right. Our next guest is a bit of a cyberbully. Will Andrews. Will has been sort of infamous at our school for everything he's been. Let's just bring him out. Come on, Will. Well, Will, thanks for being here. Is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of your fellow students? Anything you would like to apologize for? Anything going on, or is there anything, any deeper significance to the way that you act? Is there anything going on? Just please tell us a bit about that. Oh. I got nothing, man. I just really hate everyone here. I mean, I guess the only reason I'm here right now is because my parole officer said I had to. Hey, aren't you the kid that snitched on me on Instagram? No. Well, before anything happens here, Will, if you could go ahead and go, if you could tell Reese to come out, please. On behalf of everyone, Will is very sorry for what he's done. We'll see you next time, maybe. See me again. Yeah, right. All right, I'm out. Goodbye. For all y'all. All right, well, that was a bit eye-opening. But for our last guest today, we have student body president Reese Goldman. Come on out, Reese. Reese is everyone's favorite student. All right, come on out, Reese. All right, Reese, thank you very much for being here. So we've talked with quite a few people today. Overall, the consensus is, bullying is wrong, obviously. Would you have anything you'd like to share? Any stories? Any insight to your fellow student body, to your subjects? Just, kind of just chill out, guys. I've certainly experienced my fair share of bullying, especially back in middle school. But overall, everything seems to be getting better. These types of things always help, usually. The main thing is just, be a good person, be decent, be nice, just if you're gonna, and if you see anything going on, don't step in, but, and, just try to, solve the issue, try to, help make sure the issue gets resolved before anything happens. We have a huge thing going on with fights, and just, it would just be such a nicer environment if we just didn't have as many of those, Thank you, Reese, for your amazing insight. But yeah, just everyone, just chill out a bit. Let's just not as be couth, right? Yeah. I'm sorry. One moment. Did you say couth? Yeah, couth. Like the opposite of uncouth. Well, sorry to inform you, but it's weird. Couth itself is actually not a word. Yeah, it's one of the weird ones. There's an but not a regular version. It's a weird type of, word. All right, well, that's about all the time we have for today. This has been Nation of Topper News, and until next week, see you guys. that with the other camera too.